So what an amazing time we're having today. Thank you so much to Stephanie for providing all that beautiful music. It's been really wonderful to just sort of sit and soak that all in, really chill out, to be honest, today. And we've had a good number of comments from people, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for sending in your comments. It's really encouraging to hear what you've been thinking of the performance, and also what you also have been thinking at home. Marion Bond says, hypnotic music, a wonderful place. Look forward to visiting again. And this is a theme, actually, through many of the comments. A lot of people are saying how wonderful it is to come out and enjoy this place here. Sorry, a little bit of a frog in the throat there. But yeah, absolutely, it is a wonderful place. And Maria Morris says also tranquil music and a beautiful place. Visited a few times, highly recommended. A big green heart. It is absolutely fantastic, and we're really enjoying it here. And it's a wonderful place, and I can't really recommend it enough. This particular glade that we're in actually is a wonderful. I mean, there must be a good couple of hundred silver birches here, and they are really beautiful, and it's just amazing just to kind of be amongst the trees and to basically just be tranquil, find some time for yourself, reflect about what has been, maybe what's coming up over the next week. Jane Riggett says beautiful, so thank you, Jane. And also Jacqueline Speck says beautiful, big heart there, so thank you very much. In a short moment, I'm actually going to be chatting to Stephanie a bit about her music, what she's played, what she likes to play, and kind of what it's like to play in this venue. So if you'd like to, do drop us a comment or a message, and I'll try and ask Stephanie in just a moment if you've got any comments for her. That'd be fantastic. I can see that Roberta Thompson also says a perfect setting for this wonderful sound, which it really is. I mean, I think that the Celtic Harp was kind of made for this kind of setting in a strange way. I think they almost had this kind of place in mind. Julie Jones says, so relaxing, smiley face. So Julie, thank you for commenting in on that. That's absolutely brilliant. And I can see that we've had a huge number of people have liked the page. So I would say if you've enjoyed what Stephanie's been playing and what we do, please do share the post around. Obviously, it will help Sculpture by the Lakes by promoting this venue, this amazing place. It will help us as musicians and artists in what we do as well. So please, if you've enjoyed what we've done today, please do share and like the post. You can also share our page, which is at One City One Light, if you find that on Facebook, and that's a community project, and we've been doing live streaming over the last few months, and the plan is to really go out and find different beautiful venues and locations like we're in today, and really kind of highlight them a bit, and bring the music back to the outdoors again, because obviously for so long we haven't been able to get outside, and we still can't perform inside, so it is one of those things that we kind of want to do. So yeah, it's absolutely fantastic to see how many people have kind of reacted to this. Really, I know that I can see on One City One Light, Hannah Baines has been watching. Thank you, Hannah, for watching. Very good to see you as well. And also Gabby Sanger Stevens, I can see that you've been watching as well. So great to see you guys tuning in this morning on what otherwise I reckon would be quite an ordinary Tuesday morning. Really. So hopefully we've kind of transported you a little bit out of your normal comfort zone. And like I said, yeah, do ask any questions if you'd like to, because in a moment I'll be chatting to Stephanie and finding out a little bit more about the harp, what it's like to play in this space, and whether how inspiring it is, because Stephanie's been doing an awful lot of live streaming over the last few months, and mainly it's been from inside. Now we've done our best with the small studio, but obviously you can only do so much, and to go back outside into nature is really what we wanted to do and what we've been working for so hard over the last few weeks. So I'm joined now by Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you so much. How wonderful.
I've just taken my sunglasses off.
I was going to say, I can see your eyes now. Stephanie, what is it like to play in such a beautiful location like this?
It's really lovely. I love all these silver birch trees. They're kind of like they're really like they feel like you've got elementals around them, and it's just really magical. It's really beautiful. And actually, when we went, we scouted the area. I haven't seen since lockdown, because we haven't been anywhere. I haven't seen so much nature, because obviously we don't have nature near us because we're in a town. So actually it's amazing. All the butterflies and ducks. We get ducks. but we don't get butterflies.
We don't know. It's true. No, you're absolutely right.
Because
We just haven't
there's
been out,
long
have we?
grass and there's wildflowers. It's amazing. It's really
Brilliant.
beautiful.
So, I mean, just tell me very briefly what is it like to play outside as opposed to the inside live streaming? What do you prefer?
Well, it's really nice breathing in fresh air. I know that sounds really weird, but as you're playing, even though it's not a wind instrument, you do breathe as you play a phrase. So just breathing in that fresh air is actually really nice.
That's something that you
You don't get that inside,
No.
and probably no one's thought about. You don't get hay fever inside though. I'm not crying. I've just got hay fever.
Oh.
But it's really peaceful, and I like hearing the sounds of nature around me. So there were things rustling in the reeds. I'm imagining they're ducks.
Well, you say that actually. When we were putting some cables down, there were a couple of frogs in there, which
Oh,
it's absolutely alive with nature here.
it's amazing.
It is brilliant. One of the things that we said when we first got here was, "Wow, how quiet it is."
It is really quiet. It is. I mean, like you can just hear nature. You can just hear wildlife, and it's really nice. There's crickets at the moment as well, and
That's true. I was just going to say, I was reading out a few comments earlier that you can have a look. So Marion Bond says, hypnotic music, a wonderful place, and look forward to visiting again. You've had an awful lot of likes and hearts come through on both your music and the setting that we've been in.
that's cool.
So
Thank you for watching.
yeah, so Jacqueline and Jane, I've read that before, but they've said beautiful. And I think that's for the whole thing, really, as far as I can tell.
It's worth. I think it is. It is definitely worth visiting, just because it's just so peaceful, and there's beautiful. There's benches like by some of the sculptures, and there's just benches by some of the river, and it looks like a really lovely place just to sit and just forget about everything.
Definitely. I mean, can I ask you? Obviously, you work hard at the music that you put together and the how the songs interlink and what you're going to go from one to the other. What was your favourite piece that you played today?
It's probably the butterfly jig, and I think it's really appropriate because I haven't seen so many butterflies this year as here.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, and I like the fisherman's song for attracting seals. Now I know you're not going to get a seal in that lake.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, I don't know.
No,
It doesn't look like you're going to get any seals out there.
They live in the sea.
And I'm interested. Do you have a favourite piece of art as we've walked around? Because certainly we've run around the area and they really are very striking, I would say.
I actually really like the one at the top of this path. It's like I can't remember what it's called. It's like two halves that and you can stand in the middle and you can see different views for it. It's really cool. And also I love the I love the swings. So there's one over there, I think, which is they're like swing benches, and you can buy them. If you had a big enough garden, you could put one in. It looks amazing. And actually, that's really beautiful. I like the women in the they're really elegant and beautiful.
They are. I mean, I think it kind of.
They're really. If I had a garden and money to buy sculptures, if I wasn't a musician, I would have one of these amongst trees like this. I think they're absolutely beautiful.
Brilliant. Now, just for people who maybe don't know how the harp works, I'm intrigued a little bit about the amount of levers that you've got on the top of the harp. Could you tell me what they do? What's the purpose of them?
Okay, so the harp I was playing today is a Camac harp, which are made in France, and it's got 38 strings on it, and each string at the top has got a semitone lever. And semitones like the black notes on the piano, for those of you who don't know music. And what you do is at the end, so to set the key, you put the levers up to go for that key. So I actually tune it in E flat major. So to play in C major, which has got no flats or sharps, I would put the E's, the A's and the B's up and then go from there.
Right, okay. Because I could see you changing that in a couple of the songs at the moment where you sort of pause a little bit and make the changes.
Yeah. So with the lever harp, you can flick them. I think there was one piece where I was flicking them as I was playing. You do flick them up and down occasionally with your left hand, but I tend not to. If I need to play music like that, I tend to use my pedal harp. And actually, poor Toby's face this morning when I said I've got my bigger harp with me, he thought I had a 6-foot pedal harp with me.
That's next time.
That's next time. I did honestly think about it because I was like, "There's good paths here."
I was going to say it's one of the things actually I was struck by that in that who the way that the park has been laid out, it's very accessible
It
and it's
is.
very easy to kind of like get around. It's very carefully crafted, I would say.
Yeah, I did. As I was wheeling that harp along, I was like, I could have brought my pedal harp along because it's really easy. It is really easy access. It's harp friendly.
Definitely. Well, we've had a couple of another comment. So Lorna Jeffrey says, "I've been listening while working and feeling much more relaxed. Thank you." So Lorna, thank you, for listening and watching. And so, yeah, so well done again for playing and doing that. And Jill Thompson says, "Can we have another jazz festival here?" So clearly they do. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
that
the jazz
sounds
festival
exciting.
here,
I
but
didn't know. No,
no, but I let's go
that's
for it. Not that we can say, but let's encourage Scott by the Lakes to have another jazz festival. So and Jill Thompson actually says the sun is streaming into my cabin in the garden, which is nice to hear actually, because it's nice to hear where you are at as well as what we're up to. So it's nice to feel connected a little bit on this live stream. But
yeah.
Stephanie, I was going to say, so thank you once again very,
Thank
very
you.
much for playing this morning. There's one thing that you've been doing recently, which is really we put a lot of effort into this, and actually we launched it late last night, didn't we?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I was going to
Yes.
say now we haven't got them on set at the moment.
Oh
So if you
no.
watch later, we'll definitely get them out. But Stephanie has been working really hard to make some really really funky COVID friendly face masks, essentially. Because one of the things that we're doing here is with the live streaming is that obviously as musicians we don't have a much of an income. What we're doing with the live streaming is completely free and not for profit. So Stephanie thought that she'd make some face masks. We've got some really nice fabric. If you go onto our website, which is ocol.tv, OCL, One City, One Light .tv, you'll find there's a shop button. You can have a look through there. And Stephanie and I spent yesterday posing for some photos, and we've put them together. And we'll get them out. We'll show you them on the live stream a bit later. But if you fancy a nice funky face mask or several, obviously you'd be really helping support our cause here. All of the profits that we make from those face masks will go directly to helping with the live stream, and that'd be very welcome, because the more essentially we can do on the live stream, the more places we can go to visit, and the better we can make it. We've got lots of plans. We'd love to go and take this to many more locations. Well, firstly in Dorset, and then probably, I reckon, throughout the UK, maybe Europe when it opens up again. It'd be, I know,
Exciting.
it'd be exciting, wouldn't it? We've got places we'd love to go and go to do. So the other thing I'd say is if you'd like us to go somewhere and you've got like a place that you know in Dorset that we might not have come across, drop us a line and kind of give us a recommendation, because it's really good not just to go to the places that we think are cool, but also to find new places. So that'd be great. But otherwise, I think it's probably time to wrap up this morning's live stream. So again, a huge thank you for watching online. Make sure that you do like and share the post. You can find us on many platforms. So we're on Facebook Live. We will shortly be uploading the full high definition footage to YouTube. You can also find us on Twitch, on Twitter, on Instagram, and we're all at One City, One Light. So thank you once again for watching. Hope you have a really good rest of the day. And if you're free this afternoon and would like to join us again, I'll be doing some live electronic music from just up the way by some more sculptures to highlight the park. So look forward to seeing you very shortly. Have a great rest of the day.